2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Joel Embiid and James Harden, the Sixers have become one of the all-time superstar tandems. Embiid said, unstoppable. What are you going to do? You've got to make a decision. Do you stay on me or do you stay on him? And if you want to guard both of us, now you've got wide-open shooters. Kevin, it does seem like pick your poison.
Tough to face that tandem every game. Wow, tough to handle. DA, thanks. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. And for the 76ers, they've got Miles Bridges. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Embiid, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now, here's Thompson. There's the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge. Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Green against Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Now Melton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. A 3-ball, and that's good. Miles Bridges for 3.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Bridges against Green. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Here's Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Embiid inside. He's covered by Wiseman, and the shot goes down.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson against Melton. And Thompson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
3 points. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry against Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's Wiggins. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Drills the 3-pointer.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Here's Harden, pass to Melton. On the wing, Bridges. Harris, right side. Off target from three-point range. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 1.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. For 3, Harris. Wiseman with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
The assist goes to
Green's got his second best.
Thompson.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard. This guy is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
There's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden kicks it to Tucker. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green.
That's his second.
And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Second team.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
First free throw is good. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Passes it to Tucker. Harden inside the three-point line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Takes it from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Melton. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Harden lays it in. Harden's got 6. The Warriors lead it. Higgins outside. Back to Poole. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Here's Poole. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And the 76ers call time here. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid, every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Coach Niang comes in for Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Warriors also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in from deep Harden. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. DiVincenzo passes to Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stolen by Thompson. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Thybulle. Guarded by Poole. Looking to end the run. No good on the shot.
Philadelphia foul. James Harden. That's his second personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting for Golden State.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo.
2 shots.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Tucker. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Tipped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thybulle. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now here's Poole. Just 3 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors? The 76ers trail by 6. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Bridges out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Harden, and it's Niang in its small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Here's Niang. Wiggins with some nice D. Curry, wide open, finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Tobias Harris comes in for George Niang. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side. What focus from Curry, embracing the physicality and figuring out how to still capitalize through it.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Warriors leading by 10. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. For three, Harris. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Curry passes it to Green. Higgins with it. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Harris.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Wiseman. Embiid, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Green. A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And Green, no good on that one.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Bridges with some nice defense. The 76ers trail by 9. Embiid inside. He's covered by Wiseman. Embiid, no good. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Over the years, we've seen that Draymond can shoot, but for him, it's just about finding consistency and confidence in his jumper.
Now here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Curry against Melton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Harris dishes to Bridges. Poole with the steal, and they're on the break. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Here's Bridges. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Back to Curry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
For 3, Harris. Warriors with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Personal foul.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard is that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Looney's checked in for Jermichael Green. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
And the Warriors with possession here. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 16 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
For 3, Harris. That shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's James Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Wiggins. He's got 9. And the basket by Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Here's Harden. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Poole with it, defended by Thibault. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And that one falls for Looney. And so Looney nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 17. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Curry. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry is inside. Good D by Harden. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Oh, that's not going to cut it, man. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, you think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Wiseman with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got 20 points.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Wiseman with the ball. Embiid comes with a double team. Thompson. And it's Melton with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Curry gets the bucket.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Melton kicks to Harden. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 15. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Bridges for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Wiseman. No points in the game yet for him. Thompson looking for an opening. Just 2 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Green, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Bridges misses. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson the bounce pass. A fadeaway. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Harris, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Harden against DiVincenzo. Back to Wiggins from downtown. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Thompson outside. Harden against DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Harden finds Embiid. From deep three-point range. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Thompson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And a great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Melton. And it's George Niang in for Tobias Harris. And Golden State also making a change. Pools checked in for Green. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Tucker.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here are the Warriors now after the Sixers pick up 2. And he comes up with the deuce. Poole's got 6 points.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Now, here's Poole. 6 points for him. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Tucker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 11. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Bridges outside. Niang kicks to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Wiseman with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Now here's DiVincenzo. Thompson for 3. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Harden. That one wide left.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Harden finds Thybulle. Embiid in the corner. Over Wiseman. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors? And the first one at the line is good.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Outside Curry. And the pass to Poole. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
The kick out to Poole. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
And he hits the first of three.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Melton passes to Tucker. He feeds it to Harden. Shoots over Curry, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
To the left wing. Pass to Thompson. Floats it up for Curry.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. He kicks it to Tucker. Embiid trying to break loose. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Embiid finds Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. From deep, Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Launches a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Back to Harden. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Stolen by Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry finds Wiggins. Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Thompson. No good from outside.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
3rd team foul. Coming up the floor for your Sixers.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 35.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the jam by Harden.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Stolen by Harden. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Thompson outside. Kicks it to Wiggins. Outside, Green. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Harris. That one doesn't go. Wiggins with some nice D. Thompson outside. Takes it from 10, and that one goes long. The 76ers trail by 17. Bridges dishes to Harris. Harden outside. Jacks up a three. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from. He just shoots the deep ball with such confidence.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 14. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. High, arcing shot, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Bridges finds Embiid. That one falls.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Thompson passes to Green. Now here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The three from Harden. Offensive rebound. Embiid goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. God's blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.